everyone, it's Adrienne, and this is my first process video for Shimmerz Paints. Today I wanted to create a page a little bit more on the fun and silly side. Of course, the Halloween season is upon us, and every year my kids and I love to carve pumpkins. They love making messes, they love being creative, and of course the finished product is always a delight to see. So today I decided to grab a piece of white cardstock and a few of my Halloween inspired colors. I used some Dazzlerz for this, for my background, and I'm painting that on there right now. I started with the foiled, again, Dazzlerz at the top there, and that's kind of like a light gray with a little bit of a shimmer. Next I used the licorice stick Dazzlerz, and that's your basic black, but it has a really, really nice shine to it. And a little bit of shimmer, but not too much. And then there at the bottom for my orange, I used the Dreamsicle, which I liked because it wasn't super, super bright like a orange pumpkin, but it was just enough to where it accented my photo nicely, and it still kept in line with my Halloween colors here. So I just used a dry paintbrush to swipe those on. And then next up I used some Coloringz spray ink in Night Moves, and I added that onto the Dazzlerz, but I did that while the paint was still wet. I thought that it would set better and maybe kind of keep its intensity and pigment a little bit better whenever the paint was wet with the Dazzlerz. So I did do that before the Dazzlerz dried. But after I was satisfied with where I wanted my ink splatters, then I let my whole page dry there. Next up, I rounded up a few embellishments that I wanted to use. I had pre-punched a few circles with some black and white polka dotted paper from a previous project. So I had those kind of laying around, so I added a few of those onto my page using just some ordinary glue dots. I also printed off my photo of the pumpkin guts, which is also the title of my layout. And I had a few, I don't even know where these came from, Halloween tags. I want to say they were a couple years old, and I don't even remember the manufacturer. But I found them in my drawer of tags, so I wanted to use those because they were along the lines of my theme for this page. So I layered a couple of those onto my page and just placed my photo on there with some regular adhesive. And then next, I grabbed some letter stickers from my stash. These are foam thickers from American Crafts, and I really like how they have two different sizes for each letter. So for this page, I thought it'd be kind of fun to mix up the different sizes instead of just keeping them all either capital or lowercase. So I did try to mix that up a little bit. A little helpful hint, I like to add my titles usually towards the end of my page. So what I do is I take a clear ruler and I place the letter stickers on top of that, kind of jumping off the top there, as you can see. And then that way I can take that ruler and kind of move it around my page so I can see where I want to place my title if I'm not 100% sure that I want to commit to the placement of the letters. So that is kind of like a little helpful hint there. And I continued on with my title, Pumpkin Guts, and I just take that ruler and I move it around before I decide where I'd like to place my title, and that way I'm not peeling thickers off or messing up my paper or the paint. So I do like to use that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed my process video, and I hope that you have a safe and happy Halloween if you celebrate. And if not, I hope you have a wonderful fall season, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me.